I want to watch this Joe Biden clip.
Bro, listen to this.
Here's the question that I have on that. These two men are both elderly. Donald Trump is an elderly man who, for whatever reason, was given 9 seconds to take a iconic photo op during an active shooter situation. Weird situation. We'll figure that out one day.
It was not an active shooter. That's why they had to say the shooter was down.
Are we good? Shooter's down. Are we good to move?
Before he got up. How is it that this woman can say this whenever she's probably watched the clip of it happening probably 50, 100 times? Don't you remember?
Yeah, because she's stupid. And here's the other sad reality. The news channels are no longer trustworthy, and they haven't been trustworthy for years. Do you want to know why? Because unfortunately, these newscasters, these channels, they rely on, ready for this, the most engaging titles whatsoever. Right? That's why it is much harder to find trustworthy news CCs, because if they don't make the situations very polarizing or very extreme, nobody's going to watch them, and they're going to watch the people who do. And that's the same thing with YouTube. That's the same thing with YouTube, right? That's why I highly recommend you can hear the ideas from YouTubers or newscasters or even Twitch streamers. But if you're not looking into this research yourself from trusted websites or sources, well, then unfortunately, you're never going to know the truth. And it's the same thing with things that aren't reported by trusted news sources, is that everybody's just trying to make a buck. Nobody's going to do this out of the goodness of their own heart, and everybody is trying to further their own agenda, at least the wide majority. And that's why I don't give a fuck about the news. And that's why when I go on Twitter and I see this person's done some dumb shit, I'm like, okay, well, let me not shoot my shot yet, because probably there's more to the story than meets the eye. But unfortunately, people don't do that, because you want to know why? Because that requires work. They are bad at that job too.
And I was actually
hold up, I ain't done.
That happened.
But his survival of that and bouncing right back and going right to his convention is being conveyed in the media world as a sign of strength. This current president of the United States is 81 years old and has COVID. Should he be fine in a couple of days? Doesn't that convey exactly the same thing? That he's strong enough, older than Trump, to have gotten something that used to really be fatal to people his age. So if he does fine out of it and comes back and is able to do rallies, isn't that exactly the same?
I
mean, it's not exactly the same. It's not the same incident, but
Are they trying to compare someone getting COVID to being shot at a rally, and due to them twitching their head, dodging a bullet? How the f are these people that stupid?
an elderly man coming through out of an illness.
It should.
You know what's really funny to me about this? Both Trump and Biden are really old guys, but after that first debate, it's gotten so bad with Biden, they can't even downplay how bad it is with him. So what they do instead is they try to act like Trump is the same. And I think the reason why is because they know that it's so bad that you can't pretend anymore that it's not bad. People who watch this are looking to anything.
Yeah, if anybody's doubting Trump's cognitive function, they're just lying. Like, bro still speaks fluently as he's still a master debater. To be honest, Biden just needs to step the down, and there needs to be a new representative for his party, because the dude's just old. Just let him sleep. Not only like he's old, and his brain just ain't working, bro. He's really just not.
Anything to latch onto, it makes him confirm their bias, bro. Like, it's insane.
That he's strong enough, older than Trump, to have gotten something that used
so
to really
ridiculous,
be fatal to people his age. So if he
this
does
is why I
find
hate
out
the
and
news.
comes back and is able to,
like, this is why it's so hard for me to take political streamers seriously, because they'll like watch CNN or BBC and be like, oh, see, the newscaster said it. The news guy said it, so it has to be true. And it's like, no, bro. Like, all this is just like, all this is to piss off America and split us apart and to get us fighting each other. It's like a civil war on Twitter. It's insane. Like, these people, these newscasters, they don't want anybody to actually be able to make a sound decision. So they just feed into outrage 24/7, and all they do is piss people the off. Name one time you remember your parents watching the news and them being in a good mood. It was never, bro. Never. They're just sitting there yelling at their TVs. And then what do? They also tell you every single person in power, every single person who's an influencer, rapist, pedophile, homophobic, transphobic. They killed 18 people. You didn't see them kill 37 people? They bombed an orphanage. They threw napalm bombs everywhere. And it's like, well, okay. So just like Twitter, exactly. It's annoying. It's annoying as shit. This is why, like, don't get me wrong. I could get into it. I could learn all these terms. I could get educated on being a political guy. And it's just like, for what? So that way I have to listen to dumb f***s in my chat all day who get their news sources from programs like this, who want to go off at anything. Oh, if you like Trump, you support rape. Like, do I want to deal with these people all day? Not really. Not really. Like, I'm just like, I'm good. Like, people get so uptight over this. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, people go nuts over this. And here's the thing that people don't get. And I don't know how. Guys, the president just doesn't matter. It really doesn't. They're a figurehead just like Mickey Mouse is to Disney. Okay? That's just how it goes. It really doesn't fucking matter. And you can act like it does, but if something's genuinely, completely horrible, well, then it's probably not going to happen just because the president thinks that it should. I don't care about presidential elections at all. I just don't care.
To do rallies, isn't that exactly the same?
Literally 20 minutes later.
Biden just dropped out? No, he didn't.
Carl, according to multiple Democratic sources, President Biden has agreed to step down as the Democratic nominee.
Oh, man.
It will happen as early as this weekend. A speech has been drafted for him.
That's crazy.
Is that real? Is Biden actually stepping down? No, 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 no. Fake news, no. Great. I will be real. Yeah, Biden's a f***ing joke. And it's insane how we're electing a zombie to run our country. Yeah, it's really stupid. You know? I mean, it's just a joke. Yeah, well, sorry, last thing, and then we're going to move on to other.
Thinking about this today, can you imagine what yesterday would have been like if you couldn't post whatever you wanted on social media? Like, look at this. Secret Service, Russia.
Didn't you just say it doesn't matter who the president is? Yes. But the whole thing is perception is reality. I think we should have a president that other countries fear and not think is a joke, right? Because other countries will also buy into the mindset that the president actually matters. So if we do, I'd rather at least have someone who makes other countries horrified. And that's pretty much just it, right? That's pretty much how it goes. Fear? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Listen, man, I don't want people coming onto American soil and causing a war here. Okay? I don't want people bringing guns and laying waste to people on the street. So yes, I would rather people be horrified of this country, straight up. Okay? That's pretty much it. I don't want people to feel comfortable coming over here and repeating the horrific actions of the past. I'm good. Yeah. We think that every American is a joke. Yeah, no, exactly, right? And that's pretty much, I mean, I would say that's probably the common thought amongst other countries these days, for sure. I totally get that. Then you should run for president. Nah, I'm good. My Discord logs are horrible, bro. I'll just be voting for Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy in 2035. That's my president.
Trump off after popping noises heard at Pennsylvania rally. Trump escorted away after loud noises at PA rally with a picture of him with blood on his face. Trump whisked off stage in Pennsylvania after loud noises rang through the crowd. Ex-U.S. president walked off stage. He walked off the... Trump removed from stage after loud noises startles former president. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally. This one is crazy. Forbes put this out an hour ago. Will surviving gunfire be Trump's next appeal to black voters? No. No. No, where's the link? No, I don't believe it.
What the f?
The article has been deleted. It was so bad that Forbes got rid of it. They took it
That's
down.
insane.
So fucked. Archive it? If somebody can give me a link. Got it. Okay. Oh my
What
God.
the
The release of his criminal mugshot deeply resonated with black voters. Hopefully being shot doesn't have to be a similarly problematic strategy to link Trump with an experience far too many black people have.
That's insane.
I mean, guys, hey, I'm just reading it, okay? I'm just reading it. Don't
What
get mad
the
at me. The photograph of what's been known as the Black Power salute. Hopefully Trump doesn't claim that he raised his fist was an homage to two black... Oh my God, bro, like... I want to let you guys know this article was so stupid that Forbes deleted it. Very rarely does it go that far. Yeah, Forbes is like, guys, this is... Read it. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yeah. You know, that's f***ing insane. I heard there was like this police guy or like some homeless man with a boot on his head who runs like every single election. Like some dude with like a boot on his head who says that every American deserves a pony.